Lions just took a L on a heartbreaker, a 66-yard field goal made for the Lions to lose the game and go to 0-3. We're going to get into it, man. This one sucks. Start the intro. Let's start with the Lions offense here. The Lions offense was terrible in the first half of the game. They just couldn't do anything, in all honesty. The offense was not clicking. Jared Goff was off. The running game was off. It just felt like nothing was clicking on that side. When it comes to the offensive line, they were getting beat on the blitzes quite a bit. It was a blitz-heavy game, just getting smashed and thrashed on the offensive line, and not a lot of standouts. Then the second half came. Huge shout-out to DeAndre Swift. The guy was killing it. Jared Goff was precise. The second half was completely different from the first half. The offensive line was holding. Frank Ragnow actually got hurt in the drive. He came back in there, and Jamaal Williams run the football. Swift was doing good out of the backfield, catching the football. Khalif Raymond was catching everything his way. Massive shout-out to Khalif Raymond in this game. He was doing everything he could to win this game. Jared Goff was looking really good in the second half. I have no gripes at all for what he did. He was exactly what you would expect him to do. He was on target. There were precise passes. It was just completely different from one quarter to the next for the Lions offense. And, shout out to the coaching staff for getting this team prepared for the second half and changing things up, because the first half was a mess. Comment on the video. Do you believe the Lions are getting better? Y for yes, N for no. Do you believe that this team is improving? Let me know in the comment section if you think this team improve. I think they are improving. I think they're getting better, even though we're 0-3. But watching what happened from week 1 to week 2 to week 3, it was a closer game. It was a more physical game, but I'm just one guy. Let me know in the comment section, are the Lions getting better? Let's go ahead and go to the defense really quick. The Lions defense in the first half actually did fairly well. I did a much better job than I thought they were. They were getting pressure, and what they did the best was contain Lamar Jackson. They were not running the football at all. Lamar usually is just getting out there and smoking folks, but that was not the case here. Lamar Jackson, who was getting no ground. And actually, the Lions defense contained him. The linebacker play was so much better with Barnes and Jalen Reeves-Maybin. They got a sack. There was coverage. They were tackling. Shout out to Alex Anzalone. Had a fairly good game as well with a sack at the end of the game. Linebackers played much improved this week than they did the last 2 weeks. Amani Oruwariye actually got beat a couple times in this game, but he made a big interception in the second half. Really helped the Lions out. The coverage was decent. Wasn't as bad as you would expect. So I'm actually fairly impressed the performance that the Lions did in this game. I thought that the Baltimore Ravens would drop 42 on us, and they got 19 points. So shout out to the Lions defense, mixing it up. Shout out to the coaching staff for a good job there. Let's get to the special teams here. The Lions did good with Jack Fox. He had one muff punt. Other than that, he was simple in this game, doing everything you would expect him to do. Again, one muff punt. The Lions' kicking game was very good. We did have a kicker that was generally is not our starter, came in. He made the kicks when we should. We're going to talk about the takeaways because obviously we're going to be talking about what occurred in this game. First off, we got to talk about the loss by a 66-yard field goal. It literally hit the uprights and then bounced in. The longest kick in NFL history, Justin Tucker. It was a 4th down and 19, and the Ravens converted. They stopped the clock at 7 seconds and kicked a 66-yard field goal. Prevent defense is trash. I can't stand prevent defense. This prevent defense stuff is ridiculous. It never works out for the Lions. Why do we consistently do this in every game? Prevent defense. Unacceptable. We got to stop this. We got to stop shooting ourselves in the foot. The flags in this game was atrocious. Flags left and right. My God, every time you would make a play, there was a holding. There was a penalty. A lot of false starts. How are we having false starts in this game? Unacceptable. I'm tired of it. The Lions are 0-3 now. We should have won this game. It should have been a victory, but we didn't. We lost. We are 0-3. With that said, the Lions have improved immensely from week 1 to week 2 to week 3. This defense was cheeks the first 2 games of the season. It looked like butter. They played much improved. You want to see the team get better just through week in and week out. Yes, we lost the game. Yes, it sucks. I'm angry about it. But this team fought. They are fighting for the Danimal. They are fighting for Dan Campbell. They are more sound than I've seen them in the last couple years since Patricia. It's different football team. We just lack the talent. And the bad call of the prevent defense on that 4th and 19 was ridiculous. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Let's get to 200 likes in this video. Understand this game sucked. It was terrible to lose by a field goal. I've never seen anything like it. It's a Lions way to lose. But hey, let's get this content out there. Smash that like button. They did run the football better. Takeaways, Derek Barnes is very good. I like Derek Barnes. Jalen Reeves may have been much better than these two. Alex Anzalone played well. The takeaways here is when you bring in Jalen Reeves maybe and you bring in Derek Barnes, the linebackers as a whole plays better. Plays much better. And that is a huge. If they can consistently have these guys on the field, the defense should definitely shore up and continue to get better as they get more acclimated with the defense, because we're talking about Derek Barnes, a rookie. This defense will continue to get better. The defensive line is getting better on pass rush. They were getting after Lamar Jackson, sack. It was nice to see, and they did well stopping the best running team in the NFL. So the takeaways is the loss, terrible. This one's going to be a one to remember. I'm going to hate this loss for a long freaking time. I don't even know how to think about this game with this loss. It was terrible, man, and it was hard. But I like the direction that they're going. I like the play, the hard play of this game. And they keep showing this game. I like the play that they're doing here, and they're getting better. Just overall, Jared Goff continues to be kind of like Jekyll and Hyde. And I love the adjustment the second half that not only did the players do, but the coaching staff did. Second half adjustments. That's something we didn't see with Matt Patricia. He never made second half adjustments. That really frustrated me. This coaching staff clearly made second half adjustments. Other takeaways and what to go forward. Let's talk about what to go forward with this football team. The Lions are a bad football team. They're going to continue to lose. 0-3. But we go to Chicago next week. I think the Lions actually can pull off the win next week in Chicago. We are more a physical football team than we've been in years past. It showed in this game. It showed that they're starting to be physical, having that mentality that we're no longer a finesse football team. You're being physical. Once the talent gets there, we will win games. The direction of Dan Campbell, the direction of Brad Holmes, the direction of these rookies we're seeing. Derek Barnes, very, very good showing so far. Very impressed with what he's doing. Aleem McNeil, Penei Sewell, yes, he had some penalties, some false starts. Yes, it was not his best game. In the first half, I felt like the offensive line was doing bad. I thought Penei Sewell got beat up a little bit. Same with Jonah Jackson. But the second half, the corrections were there. They did get better. The Lions are a more physical team going forward. And I think they're going to continue to be this way, taking the adaptation of Dan Campbell. I'm not a fan that says you can look at the bright side of win or losses. I don't like that. I don't like losing. I hate losing. It sucks, especially a loss like this, where you lose with 7 seconds off a 66 freaking yard field goal bouncing off the uprights. With that said, I can say this team, I feel like they're getting better. I do feel like they're in the right direction. I feel like they can be something, and they'll get better through week in and week out. So if you look at week 1 through week 3 we played much better than week 1. Can we finally win week 4 against the Bears. I think we can win. I think we are a much better team. The Bears got destroyed today, and I think the Lions are more sound right now. So my prediction, and I'm going to say it before I even do the breakdown video, is the Lions are going to go to Chicago and win this game. I think they're going to go there and win, and I'll give my prediction. So I'm happy to see that, but this is a terrible loss. Man, I did not expect them to make that field goal. I was so happy, man. I was so excited, and we took that L, and it's a rough one, folks. It is definitely a rough one. What can we talk about now? Well, the future, we're doing the One Pride podcast on my channel. It's at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that out on Thursday. Also, tomorrow, winners and losers of this game. I'll drop that video sometime tomorrow morning. Get ready for that. We will have the Lions versus the Bears breakdown analysis prediction on Wednesday. NFC North Showdown. Going to be a video that I'm sure is going to definitely get attacked. A lot of Bears fans are going to attack this one for sure. Lions are looking to get their first win. Don't want to start 0-4. So expect that one to come out. I'm going to give you a heads up. I do have the Lions winning that game again. And Lions versus the Bears live watch party on my channel Sunday. It will be at 1 p.m. It's going to be a fun, interactive show, so get ready for that on Sunday. It's going to be very, very good for this channel, for you, the viewer. Do play-by-play, having a great time with that, no doubt. Now, let's go ahead and get into... if you've not smashed that like button, smash it. If you've not subscribed, smash that subscribe button as well.